Thank you.
Okay, hi.
Hi.
So tell me, since you're in Bombay, what's the connection with the city?
We go way back. I moved here for work. I was born and raised in Pune, and when I wanted to start my career in the media industry, I moved here. So I was with an agency when I moved to Bombay, and they sent me to a sports network that was looking for presenters for the World Cup in 2016. I never watched sport in the capacity of a fan. One IPL final, a couple of World Cup games here and there. I didn't know anything about broadcasts, and I didn't know anything about sport to be able to speak about it on air. And they were very accepting of the fact. They're like, look, it's going to be a challenge, but if you're up to it, we can teach you everything you need to know about how a sport works and how the broadcast works and how cricket is and how football is. I say this jokingly that I walked into that office and I didn't walk out. It was great for me, and I have not looked back since. I lived here for a solid 6 years before the pandemic hit, and then I moved back home, and then I got married, and then I moved to Ahmedabad. But this city keeps pulling me back because all of my work is based out of here, and I just feel like I'm coming home every time I come to Mumbai. So I think that it's just a very, very strong connection.
Tell me what you like about Bombay.
I like the electricity. It's a city that never sleeps. It's so convenient to be here as compared to anywhere else in the world, and it's got a great vibe. I think the people are so forthcoming, hospitable, and friendly. I feel very safe here. So it's just a mix of all those things.
Which part of Bombay were you in?
Lokanwala market.
Oh wow.
Classic immigrant.
Okay, nice. Do you enjoy Bombay street food?
It has to be a vada pav. I don't think it goes beyond that or gets better than that. I used to think that the Mumbai-Pune highway had the best vada pav, but I've tried some of the legendary vada pavs from here, and I think that hands down nothing can beat it.
So tell us, where were you during the last 5 overs of 2024 World Cup? And how did you and Jaspreet celebrate the win?
I was on ground. I was working with the ICC. I'm a digital presenter for them. And for the last 5 overs, so my son was in the stadium when that match was going on. I just settled him in that room, and I had informed my nanny that I was going down. I had to do some interviews. So I was right outside the boundary. And I was watching the game. I was extremely nervous. We saw the Surya catch. I reacted very early to that. Thank God that was a catch. When it was 30 of 30 needed, I didn't know which direction it was going in. And honestly, my producers were like, so if South Africa win this, then we're getting so-and-so player to interview. And in my mind, I just kept saying, no. I really don't want this to be the result. But it all ended well. The second we won, I had to switch my game face on because we were going to do post-match interviews and we were going to grab players, and I walked out onto the field while the team was still celebrating, and I saw Jaspreet, and he came running at me, and we hugged and celebrated, and then it was a matter of pushing that entire thing away and getting my head back to where it had to be, and going on and doing those interviews. So it was a fun afternoon.
Somebody was telling me your favorite TV show is Friends, is it?
My husband's favorite TV show is Friends, so it is my favorite TV show by association.
Which character of Friends do you like?
I really like Chandler, but if I had to compare myself and my personality to another character, it would be Monica.
Really?
Yes.
Why Monica?
A little bit of a control freak with the thing for where things have to be in their place.
Her cupboard used to be the messiest, you know about Monica.
Yes.
Your work can get a little hectic, the travel and everything. So how do you and Jaspreet unwind?
Like any normal couple, for us getting a meal together, watching an episode of our favorite show together, we enjoy a lot of dates at home. So we just like being in our own space and very low pressure sort of hangouts. So our friends will come over, or we'll just order in. That's kind of how we like keeping it. But we also like once in a while dressing up and going out and getting a meal, and it just depends on how we're feeling.
Honestly, the whole nation wants to know about Angad. What are some tricks to win win Angad's approval and keep him happy?
He's 10 months old. If you want to win his approval, you just hand him his favorite toy or like give him like an apple slice. And he loves fruit. So his favorite fruits are watermelon, an apple, and anything really sweet, really. So if you have his favorite food with you, or you have his favorite toys with you, or you're taking him out for a chakkar, he's very happy. He's the boss of our hearts. And he has us wrapped around his finger. There's no denying that. But he's a wonderful little boy, and he's now developing his own personality, which is so fantastic to see. And he's such a nice mixture of me and Jaspreet. It's almost like he's holding up a mirror to the things that me and Jaspreet subconsciously do in our relationship, and it's so nice to see that we have like one more little friend now in the mix.
Tell us, what was he up to during the World Cup?
There's this whole thing on the internet about how he doesn't smile and how he's unimpressed. Well, that is not the case. He could not be more misunderstood. He's the giggliest little baby we know. He's got 4 teeth. He loves showing them off. The only thing is that when he's been sacrificing a lot of his naps through the course of this travel, and that's probably why he looked slightly grumpy. He made it through a hurricane and a 17-hour flight back to India to meet the Prime Minister. So I think we can cut a 10-month baby some slack.
Now, since you're married, also you have a home in Ahmedabad. Do you like Ahmedabad?
I do. The food is great. I'm a big fan of Gujarati food. That is 90% of why I agreed to move there. It's almost slow and easy going, which is nice. When you come back from a hectic tour for a week or two, I really enjoy that, not being bothered and not having to worry about running around.
What food do you enjoy in Ahmedabad?
There's this thing called the Jasuben pizza. It's a very good name, and it's not even pizza. I think like some Italians would be turning in their grave if they were served what a Jasuben pizza was. But it's essentially like a small biscuit. It's not a soft pizza dough type pizza base, and it's got this sweetened tomato sauce on it and cheese, and it's baked. But yeah, it's like a tiny little thing that you can order at 3 a.m. or 3 p.m. and it hits the spot.
Wow. Tell us, how do you strike a perfect balance between work and home?
I don't think you can ever strike the perfect balance, but as far as I can, I try as hard as I can to switch off completely from work when I'm at home. Now I call Ahmedabad my home, and Pune and Mumbai. So to be able to just be there for my family and to completely turn off that work mode, just go out and do normal things like grab a meal or get a coffee or get a massage or go out with my mum and get sushi. When I'm at work, I'm 100% there, and when I'm at home, I try to be as present as I can.
Choose one, Mumbai, Pune or Ahmedabad?
It has to be Mumbai. I think Pune and Ahmedabad are two places that I go to wind down, but Mumbai has that lovely mix of being able to do things with my friends and wind down and also work and be in the thick of it, and I really enjoy that mix.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.